What's cracking, everyone? This is Solomon SK for Whiskey and RPGs, and as you can tell from the title, we will be covering the Mystic Succession skills here. And yeah, if you got your glasses ready, if you're ready to hang out with your beverage of choice, hope you're ready to come and hang out and cover the Mystic together, shall we? Cheers, everyone. Real quick, before we start, I just wanted to let you know that the video is kind of split into two different parts here. The smaller part is the part where I take the Guardian with its succession skills out to various world bosses throughout the game, and I don't have the best of gear, so it doesn't require a whole lot of really amazing gear to take part in these world boss events. And of course, the second part will be me going through each individual succession skills and abilities as well. And yeah, hope you guys enjoy. And also, before we begin, I just want to let you know that I will be grinding out here in Main's Hideout. Optimal AP 80 to 100 right next to Tariff. If you guys seen my previous videos before, you guys know that I love grinding out here in Cyrus and Garrison. But my gear unfortunately isn't all that great. I can still grind over there, but it takes a little bit longer for the enemies to defeat. I'll show you here. So you'll see that I just pretty much swapped over all my gear that I had on my Guardian over to the Mystic, which are a full Asula's accessories to a varying degree of duo and tri levels, and also have a full Grunnel set piece as well that are ultimate level, that are also duo, but unfortunately I'm using Roaring Magical Vambrace, using Camelem I don't know how to pronounce that, but anyways, it's plus 15, and Pry Livero Gauntlet. So again, not the best of stuff, but still good enough for the purposes of the video. So the first skill that I wanted to cover is Hidden Claw. As you can see here, it's sort of combo skill, but it starts off with an iframe in the beginning, where you kind of dodge back, and as you can see there in the description, invincible while evading backwards. And so yeah, pretty decent combo. I don't know how well this does in PvP, but it's pretty decent in PvE, as I'll show you here. Like so. Pretty reasonable cooldown too. And we'll do it here. So the second skill I wanted to cover is Fist Fury. This one's really cool because you get plus HP. You get HP recovery plus 50 on every good hit, which is very helpful when you're out there grinding. But with this particular one, you'll notice that she does a backstep, but instead of an iframe, you just get a forward guard, which is still better than nothing. Again, I don't know how well that translates into PvP, but for PvE, it's you know, why not? You know, so. That's cool. That thrust or pound on the floor that she does at the end. Very cool. Do it one more time. This one's a really cool combo skill too. We'll be covering Thunder Pound. And again, this is just a shift right mouse button, and you also get a forward guard as well. And she kind of does like a Street Fighter Ryu Hadouken at the end right there, which is really cool. So yeah, this is definitely one of the flashier combos that I really love. So let's check it out. That one's pretty fun, admittedly. So the next skill that I wanted to cover is called Tornado Kick, and again, you get a super armor while using the skill, but it also says effect nullified during cooldown. So yeah, let's check it out. Like that. Ah, dang, Karanda's that? Oh well. So the next skill is Sweeping Kick. Again, this is a down attack, which is really cool, but this also consumes your Black Spirit Rage as well. I don't think I've actually seen this one, so it'd be a good thing for me to actually learn what it's about as well. But yeah, this is just a down F key move, and yeah, let's see if the Black Spirit actually triggers. It didn't trigger. I think there might be a main skill that I need to put skill points in. So yeah, my apologies. I don't know why the Black Spirit didn't kick in there. It says automatically activated when using Prime Sweeping Kick, which I am clearly using. So yeah, I'm obviously missing something there, but just know that it is a down F skill that's supposed to be using the Black Spirit's Rage, but it's not for whatever reason on my end. So just the 1-2 kick combo, but you could also add other combos as well, obviously. Like such. So the next skill we'll be covering is Soul Basher, and this is just a straight F kick. Again, you get super armor as well with this one while using this skill, and yeah, I'll show you what it looks like here in a bit. So as you can see, she does that like rapid, like Chun-Li style, you know, kicks, but if you hold on to it, there's additional attacks that she does as well. Like that, which is really cool. Tornado kick. So yeah, you could combo Soul Basher and tornado kick together to give you a really strong combo that hits pretty hard. If you just hold down the F key, like so. Alright, so we'll take a look at the skills over in the right hand side, and the first one will be Roaring Tiger. This one I know will trigger the Black Spirit Rage because I've done it before, but it's a really simple skill. Again, she does that sort of you know, Street Fighter, Ryu or Ken style Hadouken at the end, and with the Black Spirit Rage, it looks really cool. Yeah. Again, very powerful, just one-shots everything, even with my crummy gear. And yeah, it's definitely one of my favorite skills as well. And here's what it looks like without the Black Spirit Rage. Still pretty powerful. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it's still a really amazing skill. You got the, again, sort of the Street Fighter element to it as well. Still able to one-shot a lot of these people with that skill, so that's always good. Use it on these guys here. So the next skill that we will be covering is called a Rage Hammer, and this is just a straight pound to the ground, causing like a massive earthquake and knocking enemies down, which is really fun and really cool. And you'll notice that the hit damage is just off the scale at 1468%. Times 6, and yeah, you also get super armor as well, and yeah, it's just a simple shift Q combo. So I'll show you here what that looks like. Again, shift. Like so. And the next skill here is called Somersault. This one's interesting. I think this is probably more for PvP, I would guess, but yeah, it has an air attack, or floating on good hits rather, and I would assume that's very useful for PvP. For PvE, not so much. It's not something that I use very frequently, but I'll show you what it looks like anyways. Like so. Let's try this big guy right here. Yeah, I probably should be using the skill more often now that I'm playing around with it, really. Yeah! This one's a really cool and flashy combo too. It's just a forward F skill. You also get an air attack on this as well. Floating too in a knockback, and again, I'm assuming that's really useful for PvP. But overall, it's a really cool skill. I completely missed everybody. We'll do that again. There we go. And Sea Burial will be our next skill that we will cover here. And this one does give you super armor. I'm assuming the super armor triggers like, because you're kind of in the air too as well. And she doesn't sleep and just absolutely just flattens everybody in front of her, which is really cool. So again, this is just a simple CW key combo, and I really like it. It's very flashy. This might seem a little familiar if you've played Awakened, but unfortunately, I've never seen a dragon come out using this skill. I really wish that were the case, but unfortunately, that doesn't seem to be. So real quick, I forgot to add, it's also a forward right mouse button too. You don't have to press the C key if that's not something you want to do. So Although I think it would have been a lot better if I could get more shards here. And the last skill we have here is her charging skill, where she envelops herself in a sphere. And yeah, at the end she does kind of a push or a Hadouken kind of at the end, which also has a forward guard as well while charging, which is really good, and stuns on good hits. Again, this is a down C or a down plus left and right mouse button skill. Oh, that's cool. I like that. So I just hit level 60, so I wasn't really able to use that skill a whole lot. And now that I'm able to, I really like it. I really like the sound effects too. That's a pretty cool sound effect that she does. It's almost like Dragon Ball Z stuff right there, you know? Which is really cool. It's like being Goku right here. I like it. I really like that skill. That's pretty awesome. And as for some of your passives, of course you need Mystic's Force in order to be able to use these Secession skills in the first place. And the Mystic also gets a buff called Amplify Martial Spirit. Again, this is your run-of-the-mill sort of buff with HP recovery 500, recover 30 Martial Spirit Spirit Shards upon using the skill. So you'll get all 3 circles up at the corner filled up. All AP, all DP plus 20, attack speed plus 30%, accuracy and evasion plus 50%, and super armor while using the skill. You'll also get a passive of an attack speed of 2+ or plus 2%, as well as a movement speed for an additional 2% as well. And over here you get all AP. Each one of these is all AP plus 1. And that does it for today's episode of Mystic Secession Skills and Abilities. If you ask me, I actually prefer the Awakening over Secession. One being, you know, the huge water dragon animation. I think that's really cool. But overall, I think the Awaken is just still a more powerful, more versatile, and just a better class overall. I could be wrong, but as far as I could tell by talking to some of the people who played or plays Mystic very often, they were kind of salty about the Secession, actually. It wasn't well received from what I can tell. Again, I'm not a Mystic professional player by any means, but just combing through some of the subreddits and the forums that's out there in the interwebs, it doesn't seem to be a whole lot of good things said about the Mystic Secession, unfortunately, but I could be wrong. Again, I have my biases too, but in any event, I hope if you do decide to go through the Mystic Secession that I'm able to provide you a more informative decision. But yeah, again, me personally, I just stick with Awakening. But in any event, I hope you guys also have a blessed night. Thank you so much for tuning in and checking out my channel, and I will see you guys next time. Cheers.